Hello guys, and a very good evening to everyone watching from home. You are tuned in with in-game esports community series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals tonight, and I definitely know that today is going to be a very interesting match because we have a group of very talented people who play Free Fire, who love Free Fire, duking it out to be the IGE community series Nepali finalists. So let's see what kind of performance they'll be able to give out today, and I will just take a look at the rosters as well without wasting much time. And I think it's a great opportunity for you all who's watching the live to support your favorite team. So let's see, just drop it in the comment section that if your favorite team is already tuning in, and which team that you're like giving out your utmost support as well. So with that, I think the first match has already started, and without wasting much time, I think we'll just dive right into it. And just like that, we saw a few kills going out towards a few teams. So let's just take a look at where everyone is and what they are doing right now. And it's just a reminder to everyone who's watching from home, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned with us throughout this event. I know it's gonna be gonna be a very interesting event today because we have a lot of players from all over South Asia, because this is a community event that more than 5 countries are taking part in, and this is the Nepal Grand Finals tonight. So let's just take a look at all the teams and where they are right now. We just saw a few kills going out towards the other team. We have the LE team just giving out their all right now. A beautiful knock by LE Deepan. So I think just going for the revive because he has 2 teammates down. I think it's gonna be a very easy revive for him. Just like that, he gets off the revive and his teammates are back. So a rough start for them, but with a bit of luck they were able to just make the most out of it. And right now Deepan is in a bit of trouble because he's getting rushed by enemies as well as his teammates, and a beautiful knock coming in. I think someone has a Trogan or a launcher, but Deepan is still alive and still fighting for his team. So let's see. They are rushing in. It's up to SachiyaLIVE right now. So enemy is giving a very tough time right now. Oh my god. So SachiyaLIVE is very low. It's up to him to take the knock, but he goes down. So let's see what they'll be able to do here. Right now I think we just switch towards another team. We'll take a look at them. Nice, a beautiful headshot with 265 damage clocking in. So very well played. Our LE team, I think they managed to secure about 4 kills right now. So another enemy has just arrived in the scene. So let's see what he'll be able to do here. So we have the RG50, the anti-material pistol, a very popular gun right now in the meta. So let's just take a look at the fight right now. I think they managed to wipe out the whole team plus another one. So that's 5 kills coming in towards LE team right now. Deepan with 2 kills, Relove with 3 kills. So amazing start for them right now because they have everyone's alive and they are in a very good position right now. So unfortunately number 12 got wiped out just a bit earlier. So let's see. Definitely the first match is a very rough match for a few teams because they just have to get warmed up and they have to be ready to take on the other teams just as soon as they drop in, because usually I've seen a trend where players they suffer really a lot in the first few matches, but towards the end of the tournament, towards the end of the matches, like after about 1 or 2 matches, they just get into their groove and they get into their normal play style. So let's see. I think that's the case for a few teams right now. We have team number 6 and 12 fully wiped out. So I hope that they'll be able to get back into the game, get back into the lobby and just give out their all right now. So I just have to remind everyone who's watching from home, welcome to the stream, guys. You are tuning in with the IGE Community Series 2023 Nepal Grand Finals Free Fire. So just a reminder to everyone that a lot of more than 5 South Asian countries are participating in this event, and we had a lot of games like Valorant, and now we are in the Free Fire Grand Finals. I think yesterday we had the Sri Lankan finals and today we have the Nepali Grand Finals tonight. So let's see what kind of performance these players will be able to just put out right now. So it really matters that these players are aware like where their team is and where the enemy teams might rotate towards. So if you just take a look at the map right now, I think the zone will shrink towards Brasilia campsite area. Still a bit too early to tell, but I think with the look of the circle right now, that's definitely going to be the case for the first match of the Community Series Grand Final. So let's see what these players are able to just do right now. So we have team number 1 over here just running just away from golf course area, trying to get a bit of loot and trying to make sure that they have enough firepower towards the end of the circle. And everyone watching the stream, welcome to the stream. I hope you guys have fun tonight because we are definitely watching this is definitely going to be a very interesting match because we have a lot of players from all over South Asia tuning in these days for the Community Series finals. And right now I think we're going to have another fight with Waya, a player Lure from Waya getting a knock, a beautiful knock actually, and now he secures the kill. And I think in Free Fire right now, Trogan is a very powerful and in the meta gun right now, because we see a lot of players as well as you know, pro players and just casual players using it right now, because it's the perfect mix of, you know, long range as well as short range. So right now they lost 1 man, but I think that won't be much of an issue. They're just trying to figure out where the enemy is. Oh my god, a beautiful knock coming in from the enemy side, but I think Renis was able to just give a bit of support towards his team, and Lure I think he's just getting revived right now, so that won't be much of an issue. Yeah, just like that, beautiful M8 2B shot takes the knock and the kill right now. So a good start for the Wire team as well, because they have currently 4 kills in the bag, and they are just trying to secure a few more kills, because if you look at the point sheets as well, it's definitely important. Oh my god, a beautiful headshot, a 337 headshot coming in from Tandela, but unfortunately he goes down. It's up to TMP LVAG, so let's see. He goes towards the high ground. I think he's just trying to get away from the fight right now, because they just have 2 players alive and 1 player is already knocked. A great start, but unfortunate situation right now. I think LVAG has to go for a revive. I'm not sure if he has enough coins to do that, so let's just I think he's just rushing towards the vending machine to make sure he goes in. So let's see what he'll be able to do. So just like that, he takes gets Goku back in the fight, and we have Ayush in a fight right now. So let's take a look at that as well. G Madara, I think he's going for a revive, but unfortunately he's getting rushed in with a Trogan. Oh my god, that's a beautiful launcher shot coming in from the enemy side. So let's take a look at that as well. I think team number 6 just got wiped out just like that. So it's up to Mother right now. Mother is already knocked. Sishu giving a hell of a fight, but unfortunately he goes down. It's I think a GB Rohan's team. Let's take a look at them as well. So right now it's anyone's game right now. We have full few teams just already wiped out, and we have AOT player right now just going in for the revive, because you know, revive points have changed the game a lot with the previous updates right now. I think a lot of players just they're just fighting, just giving out their all in the battlefield, because they know they have a chance to get revived just as soon as they get killed. So let's see. TMPLB knows that there's an enemy player, and he's just going in before he gets the revive, but unfortunately he goes down just like that, and TMP Goku gets left alone again. So let's see what he'll be able to do. He's just waiting until the players get revived. A very, very unfortunate situation for TMP Goku's team right now. So let's see what they'll be able to do. So everyone watching the stream, don't forget to like, share, and stay tuned with us throughout this event. And I think he is just trying to make sure he has a bit of coins so he can just get his team revived. And AG risk right now, very unfortunate situation, because I think he just lost. He hasn't joined the match correctly, so he's just waiting until the zone comes, and maybe if his team has a bit of luck, I think he'll be able to rejoin the match. So we have BG, Sensei, Anish, and Scared right here, just skirting outside the zone. So just as we spoke before, the zone shrink, the zone came towards Brasilia area. I think it's going to be a very interesting match, because we have 23 players still alive and well in the match. So it's going to be very interesting to see who will take advantage of the zone right now. So we have a few teams in Brasilia area, and we see a few players getting wiped out as well. So TMP Goku managed to get 1 player back into the game. And we have a few teams just already getting a foothold in Brasilia area. So it's a very, very, very good advantage to have this early in the match, because just like that, we have another fight going on, and he goes down. So Ayush try to launch away, just get launched away from the fight, but unfortunately, you know, the portable launcher has a bit of how you call it, a cooldown period where he can't launch. So GB Rohan and Renis just trying to get as much kills as possible for their team. I think we have a very, very, very aggressive team right now. Suman trying to go in with the M8 to be a very, very, very powerful and interesting weapon. So GB Rohan takes another kill right now. 5 kills in the bag for this man right now. We have a few players just trying to steal kills as well. So it's Suman making sure to to make just give out as much damage as possible towards the enemy team. And Lure Vaya gets another knock and a kill, a triple coming towards Vaya right now. So they have I think a lot of kills. Just we have 18 players alive and they already managed to get a lot of kills. So Lure Vaya just giving out damage, and unfortunately he does not get the knock. Let's see. Almost. So you know that the RG50, the anti-material gun, has been used a lot during pro play as well. So let's see if these players will take like the maximum use out of it as well. So right now Renis is about to get rushed, I think, from a full team. So let's see what he does right here. He needs a bit of support from his team as well, but his team is already engaged in multiple fights right now. So they have the advantage towards the zone, but unfortunately they don't have clear visual about where the enemies are. It's definitely going to be an interesting match to see who comes out on top. So unfortunately we don't have an observer account right now, guys. We just have to spectate using normal means today. I hope you guys understand. And Goku just watching an enemy player just go in towards the zone, because unfortunately if he starts to fire and grabs the attention of the enemy team, it's definitely gonna be very difficult for him to get into the zone. So Suman right here with the long range weapon. Okay, and Lure goes down just like that. I think it was a very unfortunate situation because he had the high ground but he did not have any cover, and I think it's the end for Lure. Let's take a look at the other teams who are just trying to rush in. We have Era and Roby, the Kesh and Dada right now, making sure that no player gets into the zone, and we have Deep and Stream trying to get into the zone as well. I think they are the team just making sure that Renis's team doesn't get too many kills right now. So it's a bit of a disadvantage towards the Wire team right now because they just have 3 players alive. So let's see, definitely gonna be an interesting match. Suman just making sure that he damages the walls as much as possible to make sure that players do not get in the zone. And a beautiful headshot coming in from Suman with a 467 points of damage. So let's see, Rennie is trying to push in, gets a bit of damage but unfortunately does not get the knock. There's 2 players pushing him right now. A beautiful bit of movement from Renis. Another knock coming in. We have a lot of teammates as well as enemies here. Rohan goes down. Very unfortunate. Let's take a look at LE team, just how they are doing as well. So Suman getting just a bit of damage coming in towards his side. Wire trying to back away from the fight as well. So Suman has a very good angle, but unfortunately the enemy team knows where he is and just making sure that he doesn't get an angle. Nice bit of damage, and Wire takes another kill. It's almost 11 kills coming out from Renis's team. So another knock coming in from Rohan. 6 kills in the bag for this man right now. Okay. So we see the first fight, a very intense fight going on right now, trying to give out as much damage as possible, but unfortunately Renis goes down. He uses the Horizon, but unfortunately he didn't have enough time to use it fully and get revived just in time. So it's up to Rohan and Suman right now. A lot of damage coming out towards the enemy team, but Rohan has to get into cover. So Suman has 2 MA 2 Bs in a close range fight. That's gonna be very it's gonna be a very difficult fight towards him, but if he keeps his distance and makes sure the enemy team doesn't come close to him, I think they're gonna have a very good time right now. I think we have Era and Roby just trapped inside the house. They're getting damage from every angle because we have Deepan and Relove just giving out as much damage as possible. And another shot from Suman. I think a beautiful headshot, and the enemy player goes down. I think it's Suman and Rohan's game right now. It's going to be a very interesting final circle to see. Rohan going inside the house. He knows that there's an enemy player. Let's see if Thompson has enough damage, and switches to the double pistol and gets the kill. 7 kills in the back towards Rohan. So let's see what he'll do in the final circle right now. We have Wukong being used right now. It's a 1v2 situation, I guess. Nice bits of damage coming out from Suman, and he goes in with the sight and gets the knock as well as the kill. Very well played, and the first booyah goes towards Suman's team. So congratulations, guys. That was an amazing first match and a great start for this team right now. So a beautiful match comes to an end just like this. So I think the first match, it was a very interesting match to see from their side as well. We saw a lot of aggressive teams just trying to give out their all right now, because I had to remind you guys that yesterday was Sri Lanka's finals and today we have the Nepalese final right now. So it's very interesting to see the different play styles of both countries just right here, and definitely we have a few aggressive teams in the final who are just trying to get as much kills as possible and go for as many kills as well as a good placement, good amount of placement points in the final. So let's see what kind of performance they'll be able to give out in towards the end of the grand finals of this event. So we tonight we have the Nepalese grand finals, and I think it's going to be a very interesting match as well as an interesting lobby to see, because this is just the first match. We have 5 more matches to go, and I think it's anyone's game, because we have a lot of players. We saw a lot of aggressive players in the first match. I think it's just going to keep on going and going. The momentum will keep on climbing towards the end of the matches, because just as I mentioned before, usually the first few matches are very troublesome for a few teams, because they usually don't get into the groove until the second or third match of the day, because it usually happens because after maybe they had a long day, maybe they didn't have enough time to practice, and maybe it's just the confusion of the being in a grand final and the stress of being in a grand final. So they have to get into their game and make sure that the teams who are on top of the leaderboard doesn't get too far ahead of them. So let's see what kind of performance they'll be able to give out, and everyone watching from home, don't forget to share and like the stream as much as possible, because it means a lot towards us. So we have a bit of time until the second match starts, so let's have a bit of break and come back with the match standings. I hope you guys stay tuned with us and have fun. So we'll be back in a few seconds. Hello guys and welcome back to IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals. Tonight we just witnessed the second match of the day, and you guys might be wondering where the first match, the results of the first match are, and we have them right now as well as the second match. So let's not waste too much time and let's just get into the match standings of match number 1 right now. So right now, we're just watching match number 1 standing. So we have Castle Nepal in the 12th place, GS Esports in the 11th and 10th place. We have LE Esports, and in 9th place we have Team Vaya. So a bit of a turnaround from first match coming in from Team Vaya, I guess. So let's take a look at the match, how the top 8 players have performed in the match. So in the 8th place we have Abnormals, in the 7th place we have Lovers Esports, in 6th place we have Data Gang Esports, 5th place we have Neflo Crew, and in the 4th place we have Team Pirates. In the 3rd place we have Aladdin Esports with 17 points coming towards their team. In the 2nd place we have Karma Esports with 24 points, and in the 1st place we have 977 Esports with 25 amazing points and 17 awesome kills. So that was just the first match that we that you guys might have not seen. So we just came back with the results. So I think we're just waiting until we get the match standings of the second match as well. So the match that we just witnessed a few seconds ago. And with that, I think we'll be able to go towards the third match of the day, because we have to remember, guys, we have 6 matches lined up in the finals tonight, and these players have more than enough time to just make sure that they give out the best performance that they can within these 6 matches, because every point matters, and every placement point as well as skills matter a lot in the grand final. So let's see what kind of performance these players will be able to just give out and push out in this final. So yesterday we witnessed the Sri Lankan grand finals. We saw a lot of players giving out their all, and tonight we have the Nepal teams just trying to make sure that they get enough points as well as placement points, kill points as well as placement points, to make sure that they get into a good position in the finals. So let's see if we have the match standings of match number 2 ready. I think we need a few more seconds to make sure that they are correct. So right now it's going to be a very tough third match. It's the mid part of the tournament, mid part of the grand finals right now, and it's going to be the Kalahari map, one of my favorite maps in the entire game. So I think it's definitely gonna be interesting match. So usually I love the Kalahari map a lot, because it's a chance for players who don't have a lot of skill from gameplay wise just to catch up towards the other teams in points as well. So I think we have match number 2 standing, so we'll switch towards that without wasting much time. So right now in the 12th place we have LE Esports, in the 11th place we have GS Esports, 10th place we have Castle Nepal, in the 9th place we have Data Gang Esports team with 3 points. So I think if we switch towards the top 8 teams, we'll have a bit of a surprise coming in from match number 1. So in the 8th place we have Karma Esports, in the 7th place we have Neflo Crew, in the 6th place we have Abnormals, in the 5th place we have 977 Esports, in the 4th place we have Team Pirates, in the 3rd place we have Aladdin Esports, in the 2nd place we have Lovers Esports, and in the 1st place we have Team Vaya. So a lot, I think Team Vaya managed to turn around the match a lot towards their side, because I think in the last match they were in the 10th, maybe 9th position, but in this match they managed to give a good comeback and managed to grab 30 points with 18 kills towards their team. So I think it's just a testament of how unpredictable and how interesting these matches and grand finals are gonna be. And with that, I think we'll just switch towards the overall standings. That means the how many points these teams have collected after 2 amazing matches. So in the 12th place we have GS in the 12th place we have the GS Esports team. Yeah, just as I was mentioning, we have in the 12th place in the overall standings we have GS Esports team in the 12th place. In the 11th place we have LE Esports team. In the 10th place we have Castle Nepal. I think yeah, we need to switch towards the overall standing. Sorry for the little mix up, guys. So in the 12th place we have GS Esports, in the 11th place we have LE Esports, in the 10th place we have Castle Nepal, in the 9th place we have Abnormal. So let's switch towards top 8 teams and see how they performed after 2 matches. In the 8th place we have Data Gang Esports, in the 7th place we have NEPAL Crew, in the 6th place we have Team Pirates, in the 5th place we have Karma Esports, in the 4th place we have Lavaris Esports, in the 3rd place we have Aladdin Esports with 30 points, in the 2nd place we have Team Wire with an amazing comeback coming towards the 2nd place with 34 total points. In the 1st place we have 977 Esports with 37 points. So 37 and 34, we just have a gap of 3 points, so it's anyone's game right now, and I think with that we'll be able to switch towards the next game number 3. So it's definitely gonna be a very interesting game. So we saw a good comeback from Team Wire. They managed to get a booyah as well as about 30 points, and that managed to get them into firmly into the 2nd place of the overall standing. So let's see in this match what kind of performance they'll be able to give out, and if any other team will rise up to challenge them, because we have another team in the 1st place as well, the 977 Esports team. So it's anyone's game right now, and I think when we go towards the 4th and 5th matches, especially the last match of the day, we're gonna have a very interesting turn of events, because we see a few teams just climbing and clawing their way back up in the leaderboard. So it's definitely going to be a very interesting match to see, and with that I think we'll be switching towards match number 3, Kalahari. And with that, guys, we are watching the Kalahari map right now. So if you take a look at the map, it's a very interesting playing route, because it's just sided towards the left side of the map. So let's see where these players will end up turning and dropping in. So I think in blue zone we're gonna have a few teams in the blue zone as well. Just take a look at them. The blue zone is in Old Hamptons right now. We have few teams going towards Council Hall, another team going towards Shrine, and just like that I think we have 2 teams at the blue zone right now. Team number 4, they already started a fight, and we have 1 player down. Shizuhiro already down. Nice bit of damage coming out from a beautiful knock coming from Lang. I think let's see if he is able to secure the kill right now. Unfortunately he gets the kill, but he gets knocked down. So Ronnie from the other side making sure he secures the other kill, and he has to push in right now, because if Liang gets taken out, that's gonna be a bit of trouble to him, because I think there's another player quite near to him. It's gonna be a battle between Thompson and the double shotgun right now, the M1887. Oh my god, so he did not expect that he had an M10 shotgun right now, with a bit of damage coming out, and there's another player dropping in. Ronnie goes down. It's up to Liang, and Liang goes down as well. So very unfortunate incident right now. I think someone managed to revive the other player, so they dropped in with a super revival and a guns. Maybe he might have had a supply drop, a supply map, so with that he got a Thompson, and he came back with a bit of vengeance and got the few kills that their team desperately needed. So it's up to the solo player from that side to make sure that their team doesn't get fully wiped out. So right now in team number 12 we have Reagan just waiting until I think his team gets back into the fight, and we have RN getting tagged from foundation area. So let's see if he'll take the fight, or maybe he'll just run away from the fight, because he's a bit alone right now. Era is coming in with the backup, but unfortunately he's a bit far away. Let's see if the enemy team rushes them. So right now I think team number 12 just trying to avoid the fight as much as possible. In team number 11 we have 1 player down, but I think they'll just managed to get him revived back up, and with that SachiyaLIVE gets another knock from the end M10 14 shotgun. A beautiful knock coming in. So LE team, they managed to give out a strong performance in the second match, so let's see if they'll be able to continue this, if they'll continue this in this match as well. So in team number 6 we have Shanks, the last player alive from their side, and we have an enemy player, Yakuza, just waiting until Shanks just peeks out his head, but unfortunately Shanks got the kill, but he's surrounded from like multiple angles right now, and an enemy is close to him. Beautiful bit of damage coming out from Shanks, but unfortunately he's very low and gets the knock. He has to go inside the house, or I think he'll just get knocked from the enemy team, and just as we were talking, I think he just got wiped out. Unfortunate situation for him. He was the last player from his team. I think yeah, Prince SachiyaLIVE and Yakuza managed to turn that around very well, so very well played from them. They managed to secure 4 kills for their team. So we have team number 11 making sure they loot the maze area, and Era and Aryan just trying to go for a revive as well. So okay, Lurey, they are in a bit of a big fight right now. Managed to get a knock, and he's just healing before he goes in to secure the kill, and Lazy Noob gets knocked down just like that with IGE Ayush. So let's see what Lurey will be able to do, because they have 2 players already down, but I think they'll go for a revive in a bit. Yes, he will, and he gets the full team back. So let's see, an interesting start towards team number 2. They already managed to get 5 kills. I'm sorry, they managed to get 7 kills actually. So I think they're just getting ready to get a few more kills as well. In the 4th place we have Liang, and he managed to get the revive in before the enemy team managed to get to him. But he's in a bit of a dangerous situation right now. He has to get away from the fight as soon as possible. With 35 HP, I think that's gonna be a very difficult thing to do, and SSC player gets the knock just like that and the kill. So we have GB Rohan here trying to make sure that they're pushing in and making sure they get a lot of kills, but unfortunately Rohan goes down. But Renis managed to get the kill, and I think a vehicle came in towards him, and he wasn't paying attention, and he goes down just like that. So let's see. He's a bit far away. Lurey has to get to cover right now, because he's in a very bad position. Everyone watching the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned with us, guys. So if we take a look at the map right now, we have IGE Ayush trying to revive his full team. I think that won't be much of an issue, because no one's around them in the mammoth area, and he gets his full team back. So why? Oh my god, Lurey, a very unfortunate situation. A player dropped right on top of him and managed to get the knock and the kill. So Renis is here as well with a UMP, and a beautiful headshot gets the knock, and he's getting tagged very hard, but manages to get the kill. So he has a bonfire and a wall, and unfortunately Renis goes down as well. So they have around 9 kills right now, but they have to make sure that they keep giving out as much damage as well as kills as possible, because they have to stay on top of the leaderboard. They are in the 2nd position right now, but everything might change in a few turns, and as well as a few minutes. So Rohan goes down as well. He was just waiting until his teammates arrived at the drop, but unfortunately Rohan gets taken out, but gets revived back in as soon as he died. So let's see. Rani is going in towards the drop, and I think he gets a bit of good loot. But unfortunately, there's another player in front of him. Luray and Rennie is going in for the rush. Oh, beautiful bits of damage coming out from Luray, and an amazing double headshot and gets the knock. So that's a quadra kill coming towards Luray. So right now, I think team number 4 is in a bad spot as well. They are in a fight right now. Not sure where the enemy is. A nice bits of damage coming out from Roby. Gets a knock and the kill. Double coming in from him. So team number 8, they already have the control of refinery area, but let's see if they can hold on to it as well. Prinzel making sure the enemy below him does not get close. So that's a lot of damage coming out from Prinzel. 121 points of damage, but unfortunately does not get the knock. So SSC player goes down. I think, oh my god, that's a very, very, very bad spot for the enemy to be in, and Sulev is pushing in, making sure he gets the knock. LE Deepens gets the knock and the kill. So I think they're just trying to make sure they hold on to refinery area as long as possible, because they have the high ground right now, and it's a big advantage that if they have control of refinery area right now. We have BG Anish in a fight as well, gets a double. So Ari Scared is knocked, but I think he'll be able to get revived without much of an issue. We have team number 12 in a bit of a fight as well. So right now they have control of the zone. They are in the middle of the zone, but the unfortunate part about that is they might get damage from they might get attacked from all the other teams just trying to get in the zone. Eram making sure that all his angles are covered and he has enough you know, visual and information about where the other teams are, but unfortunately they have to like keep in mind that they are surrounded right now as well. So Relove over here gets the knock and the kill, and I think he's just healing using the bonfire as well. Sulevi is in a fight, but unfortunately he goes down, and I think he'll have to be revived, and he gets revived just like that, and another beautiful shot coming in from Deepens. And he gets the kill. That's a lot of kills coming in from the LE team right now. They have 11 kills in the bag, and it's still not even the final circle. They have to get in the zone as well. So we have 24 players in the fight. So LE team just making sure they get into the zone, but unfortunately team number 9 gets wiped out just as we switch onto them. Oh, a lot of damage coming out towards coming out from team number 7. There's a chrono being used, but unfortunately Error gets the kill with his Groza, and that's a triple for Error. So they have a very good position inside the zone. They just have to hold on to it and make sure they get into the zone before the circle closes in. So Prinzel gets eliminated outside the zone, unfortunately. Oh my god, a beautiful knock coming in from the other side. It's, oh no, Safa goes down as well. It's up to Deepen right now, the last player alive from LE team. So let's see what he does right now. Goes in for the revive, gets one player back into the fight. That might have been a super revival. Okay, right now he's marked because I think they're using the skill that, you know, gets make sure that he gets marked inside the glue walls as well, but unfortunately a grenade got tossed in and he goes down. Very unfortunate situation for defense right now. And just like that, the whole Hill E team gets wiped out. So right now TMP team is trying to get into the zone, while the other team just trying to make sure that they have a good foothold in the zone. So right now the FF team, they are in the middle of the zone and they have a very good position to see where the enemy teams are coming from. But unfortunately I think we just have 11 players in the game right now. Two teams, sorry, we have Luray, the solo survivor from his team, from Wire team. So let's see what he'll manage to do. He's not getting spotted at the moment. Let's see how long he can keep this up. He's just making sure he stays out of the sight lines of the enemy teams. And the enemy teams are not paying attention to him as well. So let's see. They are a bit preoccupied with the fights that they have going on. So still team number 7 has a great position inside the circle. So we have team number 3 trying to get in the zone. Unfortunately, one player goes down. Dekesh gets the kill. Another bit of damage coming in from Dekesh and Era as well. So we have Rebel trying to get in the zone, but unfortunately gets taken out by the other. So 2 players from TMP trying to hold on. So let's see what will happen. Goku goes down. It's up to LBAG from TMP. A bit of damage coming out, but unfortunately he gets taken out by the enemy team, and the 4-man squad with Error gets the 3rd booyah of the day, just like that. So very well played, guys, very well played. And just like that, the 3rd match, Kalahari match, is over. So let's see if we take a look at the map right now. I think Wire tried to make sure that they get into the final circle as much as possible, but unfortunately there was just one player alive, and I think they got the 4th place in the last in the Kalahari map. And it's Error, Roby, Dada and Dekesh with the clutch booyah coming in. I think they managed to read the circle as much as possible and make sure they got into the game without much issue, and just like that they managed to do that with a lot of kills. So Era got 5 kills and Roby got 5 kills. That's 10 kills in the bag just there, and Dekesh got 4 and the other got 3. That's 17 kills coming out from their team. So a very good start. I think we'll have a jump in the overall standings with that. And with that, guys, we'll go to another break and we'll be back in a few minutes to see the 5th match, sorry, the 4th match of the day, and to see the overall standings as well as the match standings. So we'll be back in a bit. Hi guys, we are back with IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals, and after 3 matches down, it's back to the fourth match. It's back to Bermuda, I guess. And before that, we have to take a look at the match standings as well as the overall standings after 3 matches. So let's not waste too much time and let's get into match standings of match number 3. So right now, if you take a look at the match standings, you can see that in the 12th place we have GS Esports, in the 11th place we have Castle Nepal, 10th place we have Karma Esports, in the 9th place we have LE Esports, and in the 8th place we have Abnormal, 7th place we have NEPAL Crew, in the 6th place we have Aladdin Esports, in the 5th place we have Data Gang Esports, in the 4th place we have Lavaris Esports with 16 points, in the 3rd place we have Team Wire with 20 points, in the 2nd place we have Team Pirates with 23 points, in the 1st place we have 977 Esports with 29 amazing points. So big shout out towards them. So they managed, I think with this match they managed to keep their position in the overall standings as the top team intact. So let's take a look at overall standings as well, because I think you guys as well as I am dying to see if 977 managed to keep the top position in the overall standings to themselves, or if someone else came back in just to steal that position. So let's take a look at overall standings after 3 matches. So right now in the overall standings after 3 matches, guys, we have in the 12th place GS Esports, in the 11th place Castle Nepal, 10th place we have LE Esports, 9th place we have the Abnormals. And let's take a look at the top 8 teams. In the 8th place we have NEPAL Crew, 7th place we have Data Gang Esports, in the 6th place we have Karma Esports, in the 5th place we have Aladdin Esports, in the 4th place we have Lavaris Esports with 46 points, in the 3rd place we have Team Pirates with 48 points. In the 2nd place we have Team Wire, still in the 2nd place with 54 total points, and in the 1st place we have 977 Esports with 66 total points and a booyah, and they managed to keep the top position intact for this match. So let's see, it's definitely gonna be a very interesting match towards the end, because still there's a big fight going in between the top 5 players in the leaderboard, because 977 Esports has 66 points, Team Y has 54 points, Team Pirates has just 48 points, and Lavaris Esports has 46, as well as Aladdin Esports having 43. So not much of a gap in points wise right now. Just all they need is just one amazing match, just one good match, to make sure that they another team just goes in and make sure that they get the like the top position of the leaderboard. So let's see what they'll be able to. Right now it's 977 Esports in the top position, but I think Team Wire and Team Pirates are just close behind them, because they just need one good booyah and just a few kills to make sure that they dethrone 977 Esports. And with that, I think we're just getting ready to go into the next match. The 4th match of the day. We're back to Bermuda right now. So Bermuda is a map where almost every player who plays the game is just very familiar with the map, and a few players just they love the map and they know exactly where the rotations go and exactly where the good loot is. So it's definitely gonna be a very intense fight, because in the first match the 2nd match we saw a few teams, they didn't manage to do so well in the Bermuda map as well as the Purgatory match. So I think it's their time to get back into the game, they get back into the groove and secure as much points as possible for their team. So let's see what kind of performance they'll be able to give out right now, because I just have to mention that, guys, we have in the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Final, we have an amazing lineup of teams right now in the grand finals as well. So if you just take a look at the overall event, we had more than around I think 5 countries participating in a lot of team-based events, just like Valorant and everything. So we are just looking at the Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals. Yesterday we managed to take a peek at the Sri Lankan Grand Finals, and tomorrow it's definitely going to be another interesting final. So let's see what will happen over here. So I think the match started already, and the lobby is underway, and in a few seconds we'll be able to switch towards the match number 4 and see which team will manage to get an early start. So throughout all the few matches that we were able to just spectate, we saw a few teams who started out very strong in the early game, and they just managed to keep piling up kills as they went along. And sometimes we saw a very few select cases where some teams, they just didn't get enough momentum at the start of the match, and they just managed to get wiped out too early in the match. I think this time, because everyone's familiar with this map, the teams who are just at the end of the leaderboard have a chance to get back in to the top positions of the leaderboard and make sure that they give out a good fighting chance towards the end of the tournament and the grand finals. And here we go, guys, and so begins match number 4 of the grand finals, guys. So let's see what they'll do here. So right now I have to remind you guys, this is a Nepal grand final, so there aren't any Sri Lankan teams, unfortunately. But if you guys want to look at how the Sri Lankan teams performed, you can just go to yesterday's live stream and see how they did. So with that, I think we're just looking at all the top positions of the map, and I think team number 2 will have a bit of trouble towards the blue zone because there's another team dropping in. We have team number 4 dropping in. So let's see what they'll do right now. So the Wire team, a very, very strong team right now, making sure they get a good load, and Rohan takes the first knock. Well played. So that's 1 down and 3 more to go. Vaya is in a... Oh my god, he's in a lot of trouble right now. Unfortunately, the enemy team had a time turn, and he used that ability to make sure that he did not get knocked. So Rohan making sure that he stays alive. Okay, that's a lot of damage coming out from Renis right here. Unfortunately, does not get the knock. Renis has to go inside the house to make sure that he doesn't get wiped out, and Suman gets taken down. I think this might be the end for this match. This match's run towards Team Vaya. So let's see if Renis manages to get away, or else I think it'll be a very, very, very bad start, and we'll have to see Team Vaya back in another lobby. Unfortunately, there's another player coming in using the zipline, I guess. And in the blue zone, we have team number 1 as well, just trying to make sure that they get control of the blue zone and gets as much kills as they can. Oh my god, a beautiful knock coming in from AJ Exley. Double kill from him. So it's up to these 3 players to rush in. You have a lot of damage coming out on AJ. This takes another knock. Oh, okay, that's a lot of damage coming out from the Togan, and he gets the knock as well. So very well played, very well played. But still we have one player alive, and it's up to AJ Risk. I think it's better if he goes for a super revival, and he does. He gets the full team back. He has to heal, but I think he's in a very good position right now to take the fight. He's just making sure he loads up. Gets the M10. But still, he's in a very, very, very good position. So let's see. He's getting tagged from behind. So I don't think he'll make it out alive. And AG Risk gets taken out by the enemy team. So a nice try, but unfortunately he gets taken out, and Lazy Noob goes down as well. A beautiful headshot coming in from the enemy side. I think LE team making sure they get as much kills as possible from the start of the match. So in the blue zone, I think LE team managed to get control of the blue zone. They're just waiting until just to see if anyone else peeks out, and they have to go for revive as well because 2 players are down. Relove is already in a revive point, making sure that he gets the revive back to his team because they're just 2 players down already, and they have to make sure that they play very carefully. Otherwise, it's gonna be the end of their team's progress in this match. And Madara managed to get a knock as well. So let's see what's going on right there. I think team number 1 might be able to get a knock, but unfortunately the player who's dropping in managed to avoid every shot. So AJ actually in a fight as well. Try to go for revive, but unfortunately there's an enemy player inside the revive point with him, so that cancels out the revive. Okay, that's a good amount of damage coming out from AG Lee, but unfortunately, I think he has to start over with the revive. So let's see. AJ. Oh, and he gets the knock. Rennie's boy, I think that's it for team number 2. They get fully wiped out. And a nice bit of emote coming in from him. So that's a huge start for that team. So right now we have Inosuke in a bit of a trouble as well, because Madar is already down, and managed to get away from the fight, but unfortunately they're just 2 players down, and they have to go in for a revive, another revive in a bit. And it's team number 7 rushing in, making sure that he does not survive. And unfortunately Inosuke goes down, and his kill will be taken by Yakuza. I think Robiera and Dada Rakesh, they're in another fight. So let's see. So Dada making sure that he tries to give out as much damage as possible. Rakesh in a bit of a tight spot. He goes on he goes into the second floor of the house, but unfortunately enemy team is just waiting until he comes out. He has a good angle, but unfortunately does not get the shot. He does not connect the shot. So Rakesh still managing to hold on to the high ground. So Rakesh managed to get out, but Dada is in a real bit of trouble. But Rakesh comes in with the save, and he gets the knock and saves his teammate. So that won't be much of an issue. Nice amount of damage coming out from Rakesh. He has to go in right now. So team number 7 playing very aggressively in this match. And there he goes. So right now team 977, who are already on top of the leaderboard, I think they managed to get a few kills to their name back again. So right now they have 6 kills in the bag. So Deepan, I think they spotted out another enemy team. Nice bit of damage coming out from them. Nice, a silent shot of 114 uses chrono, but unfortunately I don't think the enemy player will be able to just get away from the fight, because the full LE team is rushing in, and we have reloads in a fight as well. I think they're just taking in 2 fights, and enemy player gets into a vehicle and just gets away from the fight. So that's a good start towards them. So we have the case from 997 still getting kills, just racking up kills right now. They have a control of clock tower area, so let's see what they'll do. If we take a look at the map right now, I think the zone is swing towards clock tower, maybe Rimnam, and I think it's gonna be a very interesting match to see, because if our team 977 is able to hold on to the clock tower area, I think they'll have a good amount of control until the end of the match. And Prince Ali right here just making sure he gets his team back. Anubhav over here just making sure he gets back into the zone, but unfortunately in the Bimastaki strip area there's another team. Ellie Smokey gets taken out. Let's just take a look at who's there right now. So clock tower area is gonna be very crowded in a bit, because I saw a few teams just making sure they get into clock tower area. We have SSE player in the clock tower area as well. I don't think he'll make it out alive, because there's another enemy player right next to him. So it's gonna be an easy kill for him right now without much effort, and Zulev goes down. So they have, I think they're just getting to know that there's another team who has a lot of loot already in clock tower area. So they have to keep in mind that the circle already close to clock tower area. That means, oh my god, a beautiful shot coming in from 977 Dada. So another amazing headshot coming out from there. I think 977, I think they're just giving a hell of a battle in this match right here. They're just managing to wipe out team after team without getting into much trouble. So right now they're taking another fight in the high ground of the house and manages to take the knock. So that's 7 kills coming out from them. So let's see. I think they're getting 977 team is getting very comfortable in the clock tower area, because they already managed to wipe out a few teams, as well as few struggling solo players. They are still, I think they still have a lot of say in where the enemy teams will try to come in. And I think SSE Safa just managed to spot out another enemy player. They're using Chrono, they're using Alvaro, they're using RG50, the anti-material gun, to make sure that the enemy player is knocked out before they get too close to him, and just like that they get the kill. So LE team as well, they're performing very well throughout this match. They managed to get 12 kills already. And Sulev pushing in, gets a knock, and oh my god, almost I think that was that was going to be a double kill, but unfortunately he does not manage to just take the other shots, and the enemy player managed to wipe him out. So 977 still holding on to the clock tower area. The other team slowly making their way towards the zone. Nice bit of damage. LBAG, but unfortunately goes out. It's Bajigod and Tandela over here. The zone just shifted away from the clock tower area, and team number 1 has the best position in the zone right now. Let's see if they manage to hold on to the advantage, because all the other teams have to make they have to come towards them, but they're the only team who doesn't have to move much. Especially the 977 team, they have to make sure that they get into the zone without wasting much time in the outskirts, because if multiple teams manages to get into the zone and hold a few angles, they are going to be in a lot of trouble, just making sure they get into the zone, and they're gonna take a lot of damage, and they're gonna use up a lot of resources to make sure they get into the zone. So let's see what will happen. So 977 finally managed to get out of the clock tower area, and they are just running towards the zone right now. 977 Dada takes a knock. The other players just trying to make sure they know where the enemy teams are, and Error goes down with a beautiful M8-2B shot. They have to make sure that they double wall, otherwise the other player gets knocked as well. So Thandela over here. Beautiful headshot coming out from him, but unfortunately he gets taken out. It's Bajigo, the last man alive from team number 3. And let's take a look at team number 1 as well. Era gets Tanjigo down. It's 977 still alive, and an AD is coming in, and Dekesh gets taken out. Beautiful time turners coming in from team 977. They have to get away from the fight. Unfortunately, Roby gets taken out as well. They are just getting bombarded with nades, just non-stop grenades and freeze grenades. A good amount of damage, but unfortunately it is not enough to take the player out. Nice walls coming in. A beautiful knock from Error. Let's see if Dekesh and Error is able to just make it out of this fight alive, and unfortunately they do not get out alive and they get taken out. So we have a beautiful angle from Safa with an M8-2B, but unfortunately it's gonna be a full team rushing towards him. And towards the left side I hear another freeze grenade going off, and an AD is coming in. That's a good bit of damage. So that player is very low, but unfortunately Safa is low as well. I think he's gonna get rushed in from the left side, and he gets taken out by Sensei. So let's see what will happen in the last fight. Right now it's AJ, Risk and Ayush. Oh my god, a beautiful headshot coming in from AG. Risk. A bit of damage and nades coming in from both sides. Risk gets taken out. It's up to Ayush right now. So let's see. It's a 1v3 situation. Another nade goes in, but unfortunately he's in the low ground. That means he's prone to get a lot of damage taken in from nades. Nice wall. Oh, a nice bit of damage coming in from Ayush. Oh, but Sensei takes him out and gets the booyah. Very well played, guys. Very well played. And they managed to secure an amazing booyah in the 4th match. And just like that, the 4th match is over, guys. So I think it was a very interesting match to see, because BG, Sensei, Ari Scared and Rebel as well as Anish managed to make sure they came up on top in the 4th match of the day right now. So we saw a lot of good performances coming out from these Nepal teams, especially AG, Ayush's team. So I think they managed to give out a lot. They managed to give out a lot of damage, as well as they managed to take in a lot of kills. So Lazy Noob got 4 kills, AJ Risk as well as the other player from AG got 4 kills each, so that's 12 kills in the bag, and Ayush managed to get 2 kills. That's 14 kills coming towards the AG team. So that's definitely gonna change the overall leaderboard of this grand final. So and in the 3rd place we had LE Deepan's teams, who managed to get so Deepan managed to get 6 kills and Safa managed to get 4 kills. Relove managed to get 4 kills, so that's a good amount of kills coming in from the LE team as well. So if we just take a look at we'll definitely have to take a good look at the match standings of this match as well as the overall standings. I think this match managed to shift a lot of positions in the overall standings. So let's see what has already happened in a few minutes. So I hope you guys stay tuned with us, and we'll go to a little break and we'll be back with the match standings as well as the overall standings while we get ready to go into the 5th match of the day. So guys, stay tuned with us. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, everybody, we are back with IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals 2023, and we have the result sheets that you all been waiting for. So let's not waste too much time and let's just get into the results right now. So I think we'll first just take a look at match standings of the fourth match that we just witnessed a few moments ago, and we'll start from there. So in the 12th place, we have GSE Sports. In the 11th place, we have Team Wire. In the 10th place, we have the Castle Nepal. In the 9th place, we have LEESP. So now let's take a look at the top 8 teams in the leaderboard. So in the 8th place, we have Data Gang Esports. In the 7th place, we have NEPAL Crew. In the 6th place, we have the Abnormals. In the 5th place, we have Team Pirates. In the 4th place, we have 977 Esports. So I think they didn't manage to get into the top 3 of this match, but unfortunately, but they played very aggressively, so they managed to get 12 kills in the bag with 19 total points. In third place, we have Aladdin Esports with 10 total points and 22 overall points. In the second place, we have Karma Esports with 14 kills and 23 overall points. In the first place, we have Lavaris Esports with 15 kills and 23 overall points. So just as I mentioned a bit earlier, the whole match standings, the last match managed to change a lot in the status quo of the matches so far. So let's take a look at the overall standings to see if the last match actually made a big difference in the overall standings. So let's not waste too much time and let's get into overall standings right now. So over here we can see the overall standings, and in the last place we have GSE Sports. In the 11th place we have Castle Nepal. In the 10th place we have LE Esports. In the 9th place we have Abnormals, and let's take a look at the top 8 teams in the leaderboard. Okay, so in the 8th place we have NEPAL Crew. In the 7th place we have Data Gang Esports. They managed to climb a few steps up, and in a big ton of events, in the 6th place we have Team Wire, who were in the 2nd place in the last overall standings, but they managed to get dropped down to the 6th place because of the last match. And in the 5th place we have Karma Esports. They managed to climb a bit higher in the overall standings. In the 4th place we have Team Pirates, who managed to drop down a bit. In the 3rd place we have Aladdin Esports with 65 total points. In the 2nd place we have Lavaris Esports with 69 total points, and in the 1st place we have 977 Esports still in the lead with 85 total points. So 977 Esports are just managing to make sure that they keep their top position intact, and they're just managing to build a bit of a lead with the points gap. So with that, I think the match has already been started. So let's switch towards match number 5. So we are back with match number 5, guys, the purgatory match. So these matches really matter a lot because we are getting towards the end of the tournament, end of the grand final. So this is the 5th match, and we're just gonna have another match until the end. So these teams have to give out their all in this match, otherwise they're gonna have a bit of trouble in the last match. So let's see. I think the players managed to just spread out themselves as much as possible. And in the 2nd place we have our Wire team in the blue zone right now, and we see a kill going out. Oh my god, a beautiful damage, a beautiful bit of headshots and damage coming down from Relove. Gets the knock and the kill. Has to make sure he loots up, and has to make sure he's still alive for the next engagement. So there's another team near the golf course area, so they have to be very careful. We see a bit of kills coming in and going out, so let's make sure that we see everything. Oh my god, Aryan gets taken out. Nice landmine, but unfortunately he does not, the enemy player does not get knocked. So team number 12 has to decide if they take this fight or not. So Error making sure he gives as much damage as possible, but unfortunately he does not have a good angle. Sora and Aryan, they are not just giving up the fight right now. They see there's another player dropping in. I'm not sure if Aryan spotted him, and yes, he does. Oh my god, A beautiful play coming out from the enemy player, but Hera unfortunately manages to take the knock, and Hera gets knocked out as well. Oh my god. I think team number 12, they did not play that, to the best of their ability, and unfortunately the full team got almost got wiped out. Zoro is making sure he's just beelining his way towards the revive point, but he has to be careful, because team number 11 might just go into, just make sure that I think team number 11 just might go in towards the revive point and just get the full team wipe taken out of the way, because less teams in the map towards the last circle means just a better advantage towards them, and they have a better chance of getting the booyah, because booyahs matter a lot, because I think they make up about 12 points in a match, so every kill just takes out 1 point. So if you have to make sure you get 12 kills in order to match a booyah. So if you get a booyah as well as a good amount of kills, I think that's gonna be a very 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 good position to be in. And Dada, I think they're managing to take a few kills, so let's make sure we switch towards them and keep an eye out for them as well. So let's see. Right now it's a bit calm and quiet around the map, because players are just trying to make sure they get as much loot as possible. So let's see. So everyone watching the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned with us, and make sure you tune in to future live streams as well. So right now we have just 21 players alive. The match turned out to be, we had a few big fights at the start of the match, and that managed to thin out the crowd, more than we expected. So right now we just have a few teams remaining. We have a lot of solo players actually, but let's see if they'll manage to get the revives out of the way. I think Rohan spotted an enemy player, and he's just going in for the kill right now. We have Alsuman here with the M8-2B, I think in the last match as well. Oh my god, a beautiful shot by Rohan before he gets uses the portable launcher and gets away. Very well played. I think that's Deepan going down. Yeah, I think that's Deepan was just the only player in that area, Brazil area, but he managed to get, he tried to get away, but didn't manage to get launched out from the portable launcher, because I think you guys already know that there's a bit of a delay while using the portable launcher, so you're very 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 prone to get killed off. Beautiful bit of damage coming from AG Risk, and that's what you get when you're very very calm and make sure that you hit all your targets. But unfortunately Lazy Noob is getting tagged from the left side. He does not know that, and he gets taken out. Oh my god, that's a very unfortunate situation right now. But AGX Ayush might have a good angle on them, so let's see. He already has the high ground. He just has to make sure he gets into the zone. So everyone watching the stream, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned with us. So AJ Risk, I think, and Lee managed to get a Risk back into the game, and I think Lazy Noob will also be okay in a bit. I think he'll just get revived in a bit as well. Okay, Rohan gets an easy kill right now. AJ Risk, I think maybe he had a bit of an internet connection issue. Tandela giving a bit of damage towards the enemy team, so let's see. They are outside the circle, so they have to get into the zone. They have to heal as well. So Tandela making sure he just puts a lot of pressure, gives out a lot of pressure towards the enemy team, but let's see what he does. They have to make sure that they don't get knocked out or taken out. Unfortunately, the shots do not connect, and it's up to TMP LVAG, and he gets the knock. and I think that's gonna be an easy kill towards them. But unfortunately, there are other players outside the circle near the revival zone, so they have to be very careful. Goku trying to give out as much damage as possible, but unfortunately he's half health as well. He has to make sure he gets into full health before he make sure they have to make sure that they don't get knocked outside the circle while their full team is rushing in. So right now I think they are making sure that they get control of the revival area, and I think they do. So Tandela still very careful. They get the kill, and they get the kills, and they are just making sure they get out of the way. AG Ayush takes a knock. I think that's why in a fight, right? Let me just check. AG Lee taking a big fight as well. Is in a sea of wars right now. Let's see if he'll make it out alive from this fight. His teammates are very close to him. Unfortunately, Lee's shots do not connect. That time they do, but unfortunately he gets taken out. Noob is here with the save. Unfortunately, he's 14 HP. He gets the full medikit out. Risk is in a very bad spot. They have to heal and make sure they get into the fight. Unfortunately, Ayush gets taken out, and so does Risk. Lee is low as well, so let's see what they do. Ooh, that's a beautiful headshot, but unfortunately an 80 headshot doesn't matter a lot. Lee gets taken out. It's up to Noob right now. Noob gets taken out as well. Very well played. So it's the Wire team coming in with the clutch. GB Rohan with 5 amazing kills. Oh my god. So they just take hold of the central area, and they are pushing in towards the zone. We have Tandela in another fight as well. Nice bit of damage with the nades. Gets the kill secured, and just like that, that's a triple coming in towards team number 3. Team number 3, they are still outside the zone. They have to get into the zone as quick as possible. So Ayush in a bit of a trouble as well. And Deepan takes out Ayush as well. So that's gonna be a very bad fight for team number 1, because their full team gets taken out just like that without much breathing room for them. So Bajigod gets taken out. I didn't see who, but I think they're just trying to revive the entire team from the field area. Let's see. That might be, yes, BG Anish manages to take a kill and gets his entire team back. So they have to make sure that they land in good positions. Otherwise, it's going to be a very difficult start for them, because they have to start from 0. They don't have anything. They don't have any loot. DG Zoro, there's a bit of a firefight near him, but it does not spot out who it is and where they are. Oh my god. So Era gets taken out. RN comes in, but unfortunately I don't think RN will be able to do much in that fight. And Zoro, I think he'll get taken out in a bit, and just like that, Zoro is down. Era over here trying to heal and get in the zone as well. So we'll take a look at Bajigod's team in a bit. So I think it's Vaya in the lead while playing very aggressively. So let's take a look at them. Nice amounts of damage coming in from Renis as well as Lurei. They're trying to make sure he doesn't get out alive, but Renis manages to heal out fully. Rohan is very low right now, but unfortunately gets knocked out. And Suman manages to get Rohan back. Sorry, Lurei back. Nice bit of damage coming in from Renis and gets another knock as well. Yes, and they secure the kill. So Anish gets another kill. Let's take a look at Anish's team as well. And right now we have Bajigor's team with the high ground, making sure the enemy player does not get into the zone. So he's gonna have a very tough time right now because he's in the low ground, has to climb up towards the enemy team that's firing upon them, and I think that's gonna use up almost all his walls as well. And oh no, Goku gets taken out. That might have been an AC-80 because you know AC-80 just the gun just takes just only 4 bullets to knock a person out with the increased damage. So let's see. So I think Vaya will get a lot of kills in the 5th match right now. So they already have about 18 kills in the bag right now. So Suman has 4 kills, Renis has 3 kills, Rohan has 6, and Luray has 5 kills. I think they're gonna play very aggressively and make sure they push into the zone and make sure that they get as much kills as possible. So Suman in a very dangerous spot. So he doesn't know where to go right now. It's a very bad spot. So let's see what Suman does. Unfortunately gets taken out. That's very bad positioning from Suman, but Vaya is still in the fight, gets tagged from the left side, goes towards his teammates for help. It's Vaya, 2 players on Vaya versus an entire squad. Renis and Luray have to be very careful about how they take the fight. That's a big that's a lot of damage coming out from the charge buster. So Luray is in a very tough position right now, has to make sure he gives out as much damage as possible, and Rennie is going in, unfortunately gets taken out. He misses the first shot, but Luray is still in the fight with 8 kills, gets a killing spree, has to heal right now before he gets into the other fight. So let's see. I think it's Tandela and Luray right here. It's a 1v1. And Luray isn't ready for the fight, but he does not get damaged too much. So let's see. I think he's out of inhalers. Heal is back to full. Tandela trying to rush in while he has the advantage. And he's out in the open, guys. Oh my god, a beautiful headshot coming in from Luray, and he gets the 9th kill in the bag. Unfortunately, he's getting tagged by Error, and it's gonna be an easy kill towards Error, and he gets the knock and the kill. And here we go, guys. That ends the match with Error getting a beautiful booyah. So that's it for the 5th match, guys. So Error managed to get a booyah for his team with 2 kills, and I think they managed to play that very well. Error managed to rotate outside the circle as much as possible to avoid fights, and in the end managed to get 12 points with the booyah for his team, while getting, I think his team managed to get 5 kills as well. So that's about 17 points towards their team. While I have to also mention our GB Rohan and our Wire team, they managed to play very aggressively from the start of the match, and they managed to do very well with that. So Luray got 9 kills, Renis got 3, and Rohan got 6, while Suman got 4 kills. So that's a very good start for them. I think this will make sure that the overall standings get shifted in their favor. I think they might be back in the 2nd position with this match. I'm not sure, but let's see. So to make sure that we get the match standings as well as the overall standings as soon as possible, we'll go to a little break and we'll be back with those things. So stay tuned with us, and I hope you guys stay tuned for the last match of the tournament as well. So we'll be back in a few minutes. So guys, welcome back to IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal 2023 Grand Finals. So I think after witnessing an amazing match, where we didn't know who the Booyah will ultimately go towards, and I think it definitely was a very interesting match. So after that, we are back with the match standings as well as the overall standings, and I think we're just getting ready to go into the last match of the Grand Finals tonight from the Nepal side. So let's not waste too much time and let's get into the match standings of match number 5, just like that. So guys, if we take a look at match standings right here, in the 12th place we have LE Sports team. In the 11th place we have NEPAL crew, and in the 10th place we have Castle Nepal. In the 9th place we have GSE Sports. And if we take a look at the top 8 teams, in the 8th place we have Abnormals. In the 7th place we have 977 Esports. So that's a very rough place to be in for 977, because they managed to keep their position on top for so long, but unfortunately in this match didn't turn out to be a very good match for them. They only managed to get 7 points for their team. So let's see if that will work out badly for them in the overall standings in a bit. In the 6th place we have Karma Esports with 7 points. In the 5th place we have Aladdin Esports with 9 points. In the 4th place we have Dada Gang Esports with 17 points. In the 3rd place we have Lavaris Esports with 17 points. In the 2nd place we have Team Pirates with 13 kills and 21 overall points. In the 1st place we have Team Wire with 22 points and 31 amazing overall points. So that's gonna be a very big game changer for Wire. So let's see. I think with just seeing how much points they got in the last match, I think it's safe to say that Team Wire managed to make a big difference in the overall standings. So without wasting much time, let's switch to overall standings. And right now, guys, I think with that we switch towards the overall standings right now. And if we take a look at the overall standings, I think everyone's just excited to see who's on the top 8. So in the 12th place we have GSE Sports. In the 11th place we have Castle Nepal. 10th place we have LE Sports. In the 9th place we have Abnormal. So let's switch towards top 8 teams. In the 8th place we have Nepal crew. In the 7th place we have Dada Gang Esports. In the 6th place we have Karma Esports. In the 5th place we have Aladdin Esports with 74 points. In the 4th place we have Team Pirates with 80 points. In the 3rd place we have Lavaris Esports with 86 points. And in the 2nd place we have Team Wire with 86 points. And in the 1st place we still have our undefeated champions for now with 977 Esports with 92 points. 92 and 86, that's not much of a difference, because Lavaris Esports is catching up and Team Wire is hot on their tail. So 977 Esports has to do very well in the last match of the day. Just as I just mentioned while we started the live stream, towards the end of the match there's gonna be a lot of more excitement coming out from these players. So without wasting much time, let's switch towards the last match of the Grand Finals, Kalahari. And with that, we are about to witness the match where I think the top 5 to 6 teams have to make sure that they get into a good position with good kills. So especially 977, if they have any hope or any idea of making sure that they hold on to their title as on top of the leaderboard, they have to make sure that they do not get wiped out early, and they have to make sure that they get enough kills in this match. So let's see what will happen right now. So I think team number 10 managed to spot out a player, and Safa gets taken out by Aryan. So Suleiv, I think he just was a bit slow to climb up the stairs. They get the kill, but unfortunately that LE team managed to give out a kill as well. So Sulav making sure he gets away, and Relove in a fight as well. Unfortunate situation, gets takes a player down, but unfortunately gets taken out as well. Okay, let's see what kind of damage SachiyaLIVE is able to pull out. Beautifully played by SachiyaLIVE, gets another knock, a double kill towards Ellie, and I don't think SachiyaLIVE has enough breathing room right now. He gets relove, but I think he'll have another fight on his hand right now. I'm not sure if he has even if he has enough ammo for another fight. So let's see. Safa goes in, takes another knock. You know, very, very aggressive start coming out from the LE team. Beautifully done. SachiyaLIVE knows there's another player. Oh my god, beautiful bits of damage, a beautiful, you know, double headshot coming in, but SachiyaLIVE is very low. He needs help, so let's see if any of his teammates come in to help him. SachiyaLIVE knows. Okay, that's a full squad rushing SachiyaLIVE right now. He has to get away from the fight just to make sure he keeps his momentum up. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming towards SachiyaLIVE. He's still alive though, so let's see. SachiyaLIVE, I think, is getting rushed in. Nice bit of damage. Unfortunately, does not get the knock, but he still managed to knock out the player, so he has to reload as fast as possible because there are two players rushing in. Unfortunately, SachiyaLIVE gets taken out, but very well played, dude. Very well played. That was a 3-man rush, and he managed to face that without much of an issue. But unfortunate, he gets taken out. That's 3 kills in the bag. You know, even before the first circle even sets in. So that's a great start for the LE team. They just have to make sure that they revive their lost comrade as soon as possible. So RN got a kill, managed to revive his teammate as well. We just have 24 players alive. So Ayush and Noob managed to get into an arsenal, get as much loot as possible. So I think Vaya is taking on another fight. Let's see who that is. And he's trying to get that beautiful headshot and you know, get the enemy knocked just one shot, but unfortunately he does not have the angle. Let's see. He manages to relocate and get into a better position. So Relove managed to take another kill. We'll just switch towards them and see if there's anything else going on. GB Rohan as well takes a kill. Okay, right now AG risking a huge fight. Okay, that's a beautiful knock and a kill coming in from AG Risk. AG, they have to be careful because they're just playing with a 3-man team, so that's 1 man already. They're already in a very disadvantageous position. So Suman over here, they're just still having trouble with the player in the high ground. Nice bit of damage, unfortunately. Okay, nice chrono, but let's see. Okay, he gets taken out before he reaches Vaya. I'm not sure if Vaya spotted out. There's another enemy to the right side of him. Gets the revive. So let's see what he'll do. So Vaya team, they're managing to get a few kills. Let's see if they win this team fight. If they do, that's a huge advantage towards them. So Suman over here with the M60 and the M82B. So Renis comes in with the double shotgun for backup. And Luray also in another fight. Unfortunately, he's very low. He has to use chrono to make sure he heals up to full. And the whole team is coming in towards Luray, but unfortunately he's in a very, very bad spot without any cover. So let's see. The entire team has arrived with backup. So they are rushing in. Lure knows that he has backup, so he's rushing in without, being afraid. Oh my god, they gets taken out by the enemy. Oh my god, that was a beautiful, beautiful headshot. Comes in for the finish. TMP Goku got surprised because Lure managed to use an horizontally to get revived. Oh my god. That was a beautifully done play, but I think TMP Goku just he knew he was gonna die anyway. Tried to get the kill before he died, but unfortunately that did not turn as well as he hoped. So Thandela has been knocked out, but I think TMPLB managed to get him back up. They have to wait outside, and they used Chrono very well to make sure that they get out of the fight. But unfortunately, Thandela gets taken out before he used the horizon lane. We have Bajigod as well in a bit of a trouble because the enemy team is near him. They don't know where he is, so let's see if he uses this opportunity to get a kill, or will he just survive and make sure he fights, lives to fight another day. So right now, team number 1 in the sub area, they have to make sure that they're still alive, and they do as much as possible to get into the zone. So usually about 3 circles will close towards refinery area. So any team who's struggling, they'll make sure that they get into refinery area before anyone else and make sure they have a great foothold in that. Then after that they can decide where they need to rotate towards. So that's a good tip for any players or any tournament players who are struggling in the Kalahari map. They just have to make sure they get good loot, make sure they get to refinery area as soon as possible. So it's definitely gonna be an interesting match. So right now, I think the Nepal Grand Finals, the last match, we see the intensity coming out from these players because a lot of these players managed to catch up to the top players in the leaderboard, top teams in the leaderboard. So this match will matter a lot to them. Team number 10 up here, Safa managed to spot out a full team. Nice shot, nice bit of damage. Safa needs to use the wall before he gets taken out, but unfortunately he gets taken out. So Deepan, they have the good, they have a very advantageous high ground position. Let's see if they use it and gets a few kills. Ooh, nice bit of damage, gets a knock. Very well played, Relove. Tries to go for the other knock as well, but unfortunately it does not stick. SachiyaLIVE in a bit of a fight. Let's see. Oh no, SachiyaLIVE gets taken out. Relove is down. It's up to Deepan and Safa. Deepan is trying to go as quickly as possible towards him. Safa over here with the Thompson, and Deepan is there for the support with the SVD. Very well played, guys, but they have to revive their full team back, and get the numbers up as soon as possible. Nice. Error takes out another player, but Error gets damaged very hard, so they have to be very careful. So Wire over here with a bit of kills, as well as I think they have good loot, and they're just making sure the enemy team doesn't any enemy team doesn't get good advantage in this match, because they have to definitely get the booyah and a lot of kills to make sure that they end up on top of the leaderboard. Nice bit of damage coming in from team number 7. Then they are rushing in. Dada takes out the player. So let's see. And another knock and a kill towards the error. Very well played. That's like, I think they managed to get 10 kills right now. Robbie 1 kill, error 2 kills. Dada and Dekesh managed to get 10 kills right here. So let's see. It's definitely going to be a very interesting to see how these players react to the final circle. Oh my god, Rebel is in a big fight right here. Managed to put down a landmine. He just has to make sure that the fight is towards them, and they have to get in the zone as well. So they have to keep in mind, they have to be mindful of that as well. So both the players drops out 2 freeze grenades. They're using their, utilities very well, but unfortunately they have to get into the zone. I think the player got eliminated. A beautiful double knock coming in from error. Error gets taken out, but the case is there for the revive. Won't be much of an issue. A nice bit of damage coming in from Dada. So there's 2 players there, and they are getting heavily damaged by Dada. Dekesh goes in, gets 1 player down. Okay, he's a bit, I think he was a bit too early in that shot. But Dada manages to come in with the support, and I think that's the end for that player as well. Error takes the knock, secures the kill, and they are in for the last circle of the day, guys. So let's see. It's definitely going to be an interesting match right now. GB, Rohan, Vaya, and everyone is very, very, they have to be very careful and calm about how they take fights, because the last circle matters a lot. We have 12 players alive in this as well. So 9-7-7, they have to play a bit of catch up, because they don't have much of a lead right now. So in order to make sure that they get the first position in this tournament in the Nepal Grand Finals, they have to make sure that they get as much kills as possible while also getting the booyah. They have to make sure that the other teams don't get the booyah. Okay, oh my god, that's a lot of damage coming out towards them. I think it's Vaya with a great position right now. All the other teams have to rush towards them. Unfortunately, they are not in a good position to keep the enemy players out as well. They have to play very carefully as well, because this match will decide whether they get the overall championship of the IGE community series. With that over their head, they have to be very, very careful. So you can already feel the intensity between 9-7-7 as well as Vaya team. A nice knock. So let's see. Yes, I think he managed to secure the kill, Rohan. Trying to break the walls and make sure no kill gets stolen away, because every point matters right now. Vaya might rush in. Bajigod is in a very, very bad position. I don't think he'll be able to heal. Yes, and he gets taken out just like that. So it's 9-7-7 versus Vaya. Oh my god, Lule Vaya gets taken out. He was not aware that there was another player right next to him. So that's a very, very bad start for him. Era is still in a fight. Unfortunately, his player gets taken out. He gets a knock, but he gets taken out as well. It's Dada and Roby, the last 2 players alive. Nice bit of damage coming in from Dada. Gets the double knock and the kill. Oh my god, 9-7-7 might still have it in the bag. It's up to Suman right now, the last player alive from Vaya, to make sure that they get the booyah and as much kills as possible, guys. So let's see. It's a 1v1v2 situation, because Rebel is still alive. Rebel might still steal the booyah out from under both these teams. So Suman making sure he does not engage all the enemies at once. Have to be very, very careful. He has to heal as well. I think he's out of healables. So that's definitely gonna be a very, very bad thing for him. Rebel still in the fight. So let's see if Rebel's distraction is enough for Suman to take the fight. Unfortunately, Suman does not take the advantage. I think Suman is about to get taken out. Let's see. Yes. He spots out the enemy player. Unfortunately, it's a 2v. Oh my god, that's a 2v4 situation. Team number 7 managed to get their full team back up for the last fight. That's gonna be a very, very, very bad fight. And here we go, guys. Very well played, guys. I think they managed to secure their top position in the leaderboard just like that. Congratulations. I think that was team 977, I guess. Yeah, 977 managed to take the booyah. So that means with just a bit of calculations from on just the top of my head, they might have just secured the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals Championship. I'm not sure, so we'll have to wait until we get the overall standings to see, and the match standings, to see if I was correct. But I think 977 can have keep their hopes up to and they can be happy that they managed to give out a good fight in the last circle. So with that, guys, we'll take a little break and we'll be back with the match standings and the overall standings, and we'll see who the IGE Community Series Community Series Free Fire Nepal champions are. So we'll be back in a few minutes. Hi guys, we are back with the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal Grand Finals 2023, and oh my god, after an amazing and fun last match, we are here to see who the final champions are of this tournament. And I think you already have a few guesses. I already had mine in the live stream, I think. So without wasting much time, let's switch towards the match standings of the last match to see how the teams performed in the last match, as well as to see the overall standings, to check out who the champions of the IGE Community Series Nepal Grand Finals are. So with that, we'll switch towards match standings. So after in the sixth match, team number 12, LE Sports. So in the 12th place we have LE Sports. In the 11th place we have Nepali Crew. In the 10th place we have Castle Nepal. In the 9th place we have GSE Sports. So right now let's switch to the top 8 places. In the 8th place we have the Abnormals. In the 7th place we have Data Gang Esports. In the 6th place we have Team Pirates. So they managed to do very well in the last match, but unfortunately they only got 6th place in this. In the 5th place we have Karma Esports. In the 4th place we have Aladdin Esports with 10 overall points. In the 3rd place we have Lavaris Esports with 13 overall points. In the 12th place we have Team Wire with 24 total points and 15 eliminations. So very well played, Team Wire. In the 1st place we have 977 Esports with 19 kills and 31 overall points. So that's gonna be a great advantage towards 977 as well as Wire. So right now we are about to see who the champions of the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal are. So I hope you guys are ready. So now let's switch towards the overall standings of the IGE Community Series Nepal Grand Finals. So after 6 matches, in the 12th place we have GS Esports. In the 11th place we have Castle Nepal. In the 10th place we have LE Esports. In the 9th place we have the Abnormals. So right now guys, are you ready to see who the champions of the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal are? So let's go to the overall standings, the top 8 teams of the overall standings. In the 8th place we have Nepal Crew with 33 points. In the 7th place we have Data Gang Esports with 59 total points. In the 6th place we have Karma Esports with 71 total points. In the 5th place we have Aladdin Esports with 84 total points. In the 4th place we have Team Pirates with 87 total points. In the 3rd place we have Lavaris Esports with 58 kills and 99 total points. In the 2nd place we have Team Wire with a booyah and 71 eliminations and 110 total points. And the champions of the IGE Community Series Nepal 2023 are 977 Esports with 2 booyahs, 71 eliminations and 123 total points. Oh my god, congratulations 977 Esports. You are the champions of the IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal 2023. Congratulations guys. Again, a round of applause goes to you guys. And we cannot forget Team Vaya, who gave their best in the last match, but unfortunately they missed the booyah by a little bit, and so Team 977 Esports managed to swipe out the championship from right under them. So congratulations 977 Esports, Team Vaya and Lavaris Esports for grabbing the championship, the runners up and the first runners up positions. So just like that guys, IGE Community Series Free Fire Nepal comes to an end, and tomorrow I hope you guys are ready to witness the open series of the IGE community IGE Free Fire series. So I hope you guys are ready for that as well. And with that, the live stream is about to come to an end. I thank you guys for from all over the world, especially Nepal, for joining with us tonight for this special event. And another round of applause and congratulations goes out towards every team who performed very well and gave it their all in the grand finals. And I can't forget I have to mention this as well. So there's another tournament coming in for you guys who missed, if you managed to miss this tournament, or if you didn't manage to make it out to the grand final, don't worry guys, there's another tournament coming in the IGE community series. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that as well. Just go to IGE.gg website and register for that. Just get all the details from that site as well. So with the live stream coming to an end, I have to thank everyone who participated, for the players who gave out their all in the matches, and I can't forget Game.lk and the IGE production crew who managed to give out a beautiful production just like this. So thank you guys for working in the background with the referees and everyone who managed to give out their all in to make sure this event comes to a success. And with that guys, I think I'll be leaving your homes for today, and we'll be joining in tomorrow with the open grand final. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that as well. Stay safe and good night. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.